Evan Solorio, fighting out of Carruthers, California.
My name is Alex Barajas, fighting out of Porterville, California, with Fearless Fighters Fight Gym.
You know, I don't know a whole lot about him. There's not a whole lot of film. I know he's more of a stand-up guy, lengthy kind of guy. So hopefully he'll want to keep it standing, and we can give the crowd, something they want to see tonight.
He's pretty dangerous. He likes to strike, but my plan is just to take him down.
The crowd's just going to see excitement, man. It's going to be skilled, nothing wild. We like to keep it real skilled and pick our shots and make it exciting, make it what everybody wants to see.
They see a show. They see my hands, my striking, my skill sets, and just the domination.
Alex Barajas, 1-2, fighting out of Porterville, California. He's a striker that will look to use his very dominant reach here tonight. He's shown knockout power in the past and will look to excite the Tachi crowd with a knockout early if he can get it. We saw Solorio kind of joke when he was squaring off the weigh-ins. He's going to be a much shorter fighter. Alex Barajas, if he can, needs to utilize that reach early tonight.
Yeah, taller fighters need to take the center of the cage. That way they're not getting backed up, and if the guy tries to take them down or close the distance, they have the space to back away and circle to reestablish their positioning. So it's kind of rare, although, everyone tells you taller fighters should use their range. Very few guys really know how to use it very, very well.
I think that goes back to the fact that a lot of guys in mixed martial arts in general don't know how to use the jab effectively. If you can work off the jab when you're a taller fighter, I mean, that's the base to a really good striker when you can enjoy that reach.
Yeah, and for taller guys, for real tall guys, they can use the jab, they can use the kicks, they can use the front push kick. They could use several weapons to keep the range, but most guys don't. I think the guy that does the best job is John Jones. I think John Jones does a great job of keeping opponents away with his front kick. He also throws a little side kick to the knee. That gets you to stop stepping into people.
Yeah,
and he's
absolutely.
got a long reach, and he's got a tremendously long jab. I still don't think that he's developed his jab to its full potential, but I mean, he has so many other weapons that it kind of just blends in,
And the jab has always seemed to be written off as a meaningless strike, but you can damage people with strikes. I mean, Georges St. Pierre broke the orbital bone of Josh Koscheck with the first jab of their fight.
The jab is an outstanding weapon if you know how to use it. Most people just throw it. You should be throwing it as an opponent stepping into you, cutting them off. And that's where you're going to get maximum impact, because the guy's coming into you as you're throwing your jab. You don't want to be catching them halfway with your arm halfway extended. You want full extension. You want them running into that 2x4 over and over again.
Alex Barajas takes the Tachi Palace Fights cage. Evan Solorio makes his pro debut here tonight at TPF 21, but he's also a 559 Fights champion who is making the trek down from Fresno with plenty of supporters. He trains with Isaac De Jesus, who we'll see a little bit later on this evening. You can expect the debuting Solorio to throw down early and load up with a heavy right hand. That can be dangerous, though. We talked about the reach of Barajas. I mean, Solorio, he's a striker by trade. He wants to continue to strike. He's going to have to be creative, though, on how he's going to get on the inside.
Well, the key for him is he's going to have to move his head and slip around the jab of Barajas. He's going to have to move. A lot of head movement, lots of angles, lots of side-to-side movement. You could do it. It's very possible. And a lot of taller guys aren't used to dealing with somebody who's shorter that understands how to close the distance. So, I mean, it kind of just depends on how Barajas deals with the shorter fighter, just the same as how Solorio's dealing with the taller fighter.
Follow us on Twitter at TJ DeSantis and at Javier Showtime. Enjoying the love using the hashtag TPF21. Nice conversation going on there. We appreciate you joining us live and free on Sherdog.com. If you're in the area, can't stress it enough, come out to the Palace. A nice little getaway from the daily grind. I mean, it's away from all your friends and family generally if you're not from the area, and that can be a good thing. And also, come fight week, you're going to see some really great action. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape here. Look at that, 6'5" for Alex Barajas to Evan Solorio's 5 feet 10 inches tall. Both are 24 years old. Barajas enjoys an edge and experience with 3 professional bouts under his career. Evan Solorio making his pro debut here tonight. It's lightweights in the cage. It's Tachi Palace Fights 21, all or nothing. Let's go up to Tyson Johnson for our official introductions.
The songs I'm making. saying you will never write a verse like Kendrick, never be the
Ladies and gentlemen, this next Tachi Palace fight will be 3 5-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This fighter stands 6 feet 4 inches tall. He weighed in at 156 pounds. He represents Fearless Fighters with a mixed martial arts record of 1 win and 2 defeats. He hails from Porterville, California. Please welcome Alex Barajas. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in at 155 pounds. He represents Thrive MMA, making his fight debut out of Clovis, California. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Evan Solorio. Your referee for this bout will be Jason McCoy.
Jason McCoy in charge of this lightweight affair, and you can see the reach for Alex Barajas, a 6 foot 5 inch tall lightweight.
Wow. That is brutal. Something's got to give. Nature has a funny way of balancing things out, so maybe he's not a very strong guy. Maybe he doesn't have great hips. Something's got to give. What is it? You know, obviously it's not the length. He's got good movement here. He's using his length very well, using the jab, the front kick, like I said before. And look at the side-to-side movement, lateral movement there. But something's got to give. In order to be that tall, you got to give something up, and usually it's strength.
Solorio able to get on the inside here. Barajas able to fight out of it with some knees to the legs.
There
Hard
he goes.
left and right hand by Barajas. Solorio. Barajas stumbled a little bit. I don't know if he slipped on the mat or...
He's got to stay in that range. Solorio has to stay.
Oh, big knee!
Wow!
Hard knee!
Unbelievable.
My goodness!
Oh, my God.
Evan Solorio in trouble here with Alex Barajas trying to put in the coffin nails.
He's working. He's trying to get up.
Oh, that one might have been a little bit illegal.
No, I think that was legal. I think that was good.
Oh, we'll have to see the replay.
Oh, another hard knee.
Jason
He's
McCoy
going to stop it right now.
Elbows right there.
Oh,
look at Solorio fighting back.
Wow. He doesn't even look phased. It's almost like he was just recovering, covering up and recovering.
And there's Solorio answering back, connecting.
What a slugfest. Solorio still looks a little wobbly.
Barajas with a kick and a right hand.
Barajas has some quick hands. He's got very quick hands and a very long reach. He's got to not rush this and walk into a hard right hand from Solorio. There's the takedown.
There's Solorio capitalizing on a kick to the body there.
You cannot just throw the kick. You have to set the kick up with punches. Otherwise, your kick gets caught and you end up on your back.
Barajas framing up a Kimura here.
He can get this. He can get this. His hands aren't locked. Solario's hands are not locked.
Look, he's just one-handing it there.
Look at the size of his arms. He's got
Seriously.
tremendously long arms.
Now, we see the Kimura position here a lot used more for sweeps than actual submissions.
He's going to use it to get up. There's the guillotine.
You see Solorio trying to pass, get away from danger. And there's the stand up there.
Nope,
oh,
not yet. Not yet.
Just missed it. Still going for it is Barajas.
Timing that knee.
Oh, that knee was
illegal.
That was an illegal knee. Solorio knows that he's going to go and immediately take a neutral corner. We'll see if McCoy
they're going to take a point.
warns him or takes him a point. I mean, that was deliberate. It might have been accidental, but that was a deliberate strike.
He threw 2 of them. So for sure he's going to take a point away.
Let's see the replay right here. Boom.
1 and 2.
Yep.
So he's going to have to take a point away. McCoy is. I would be really surprised if he does not take a point away here.
We'll see what McCoy does. He walks over to Solorio.
If he doesn't take a point
he's
away.
warning him. He's just warning him.
Wow. He got away with one there. He slipped one past the umpire right there. Solorio
and also, too, Solorio is able to recover a little bit more. I know that the strikes that hurt him were a little bit ago, but had rung his bell, to say the least, and now we're back at distance.
Solorio is tough, though. He shook it off like a champ, especially that flying knee. He recovered.
I mean, it was a flash knockout. There was no two ways about it. A hard right high kick there by Barajas.
And good credit to Jason McCoy on that. He could have stopped that. He had a chance to stop it, but he saw that the fighter kept fighting. Solorio kept fighting. He gave him a chance, and the fight continues.
Solorio showing his durability here in our first round of this lightweight affair.
There's an underhook. So hard to knee Barajas. He's so tall. Hard to land accurate knees or flush knees. He's so tall you end up reaching when you throw your knees. But the best you can do is knee the legs.
2 minutes still to go here in this opening round.
Oh, hard
and now
shot.
Solorio's got Barajas on the run.
Wow, what an evenly matched fight here.
This is great stuff. Matchmaker Richard Goodman should be proud of himself. Oh, very nice stuff there.
Karate Kid style by Barajas.
I mean, Barajas' reach is so unpredictable with where he's coming from strikes. He's really getting creative here. And Solorio still coming forward, throwing shots of his own.
Solorio going for a takedown, gets it, body lock takedown.
So right in side control.
He needs to be careful here that Barajas doesn't walk the cage. He's trying to make a little bit of space here. Barajas is going to look to explode out of here. Solorio needs to hold him tighter. Yep, there he goes. Looks like the mat is a little bit slick. Looks like it's a vinyl of some sorts.
Yeah, this mat is very plasticky. So as we get more moisture from these two men and the fighters in general throughout the evening, I think we might see that play a factor in a variety of contests.
Good hard elbow.
Oh, that might be at the back of the head. The referee didn't seem to think right away. Now he's definitely stopping it for a moment. I'd like to see that on replay where that landed.
Solorio complaining to the referee.
And here it is right in front of us.
Let's see here. Yeah, definitely hit the back of the head.
Guys in the truck working hard tonight. We appreciate them here at Tachi Palace Fights 21.
Definitely.
I'm TJ DeSantis along with Javi Vasquez. That one definitely was...
Those leave a mark. The next day, those suck. You wake up like, that one landed. You got a little knot on the back of your head.
You know exactly which one that was.
Yep. That was the illegal one.
We've seen some questionable strikes now from both men in this affair. Referee Jason McQuay has yet to take a point from either man.
He's letting them go.
Curious what you guys think about that. Let us know on Twitter at TJ DeSantis, at Javier Vasquez.
Javier Showtime.
Thank you. Sorry. Hashtag TPF21. And we're back underway. This has been an action-packed first round. There's still a little under a minute left to go.
Oh, good left hand
to the right there by
Solorio.
Solorio. Nice stuff. I'm just expecting another flying knee there from Barajas at some point when he's standing on the outside like that. But Solorio wise to get on the inside.
That looked a little low, but apparently not.
He's still got to bring his knee pretty high to hit him low.
He's got to jump to hit him high. Barajas is going to dig that right underhook. I see it coming already. He's trying to push him away with the head, but that's not going to work. You should go to the underhook.
Solorio trying to sweep the leg out of Barajas.
He's trying to use that. There he goes. See how he went to the underhook? He wasn't that forearm across the neck wasn't doing anything for him.
But this is a great first round here. Don't blink with these lightweights. We've seen some action here.
Oof.
Final moment. Solorio trying to end it with a hard right hand.
Solorio, hard right hand right there.
Regional MMA at its finest here tonight. A busy weekend of combat sports officially getting kicked off with Tachi Palace Fights 21. An exciting first round between Evan Solorio and Alex Barajas.
Tough round to call. Beautiful flying knee there by Barajas. He thought he had the fight in the bag. Almost caught Solorio early, but Solorio fought back. Still stunned here. Barajas looking to finish. Beautiful combinations. The elbows, the knees, the punches. And then Solorio looked like he was covering up, just waiting for the opportunity. Hits Barajas with a hard right hand.
There were the illegal knees.
There were the illegal knees by Solorio, and he knew it. Body fold takedown, or I should say body lock takedown. Right to side mount. And then here's an illegal elbow there from Barajas.
If you're in the corner of Evan Solorio, what do? He says his bread and butter is striking. Obviously, he got caught really badly by a flying knee. But he's had some moments where striking has played in his advantage in the first round.
He has to be at that one arm's length for him. What that means is he should be able to reach and touch the shoulder of Barajas. Now, Barajas has a longer reach, so he's got to stay within his one arm's length and not Barajas' one arm's length. That's the key. That way, Barajas' punches end up getting jammed, and Solario's at the full extension of his punches.
An evenly matched first round. Barajas gave up some takedowns, but nearly finished the fight. I go 10-9 Alex Barajas.
Yeah, that's a tough round to call. Man, that's a tough round to call because Solorio did do a great job. Yeah, I would lean slightly towards Barajas, but a very, very close competitive round. I say because of knockdown and damage.
We'll see what the judges say if it goes that far, but something tells me we're a long ways from that decision.
There's the range. This is the range. See how close he is? This is the range where he has to fight him. But what he has to worry about, though, is the knees of Barajas. So this is the range. See how he keeps cutting him off and keeping him against the fence? That's taking away the range of Barajas by Solorio.
Solario's gone to the body a couple times with strikes as well. Spinning back fist, I believe, just grazed the chin of Solorio.
Super close spinning back elbow. Barajas is a pretty clever little striker. He's got some little tricks up his sleeve, and he mixes it up very, very well. Has very good timing of his, with the strikes. We saw it with the flying knee. We just saw it there with the spinning back elbow. I think that was just out of place.
Tall, rangy fighters can get creative. We see it in the UFC with John Jones. Alex Barajas trying to fine-tune his striking game to come from unorthodox angles. But still, Solorio coming forward with strikes of his own. I mean, he's been hit. He's taken the best shots that he could from Barajas and still playing the game.
Now, Solorio is tough as nails. He's doing a great job of finding his range and staying out of the range of Barajas. Oof. Man,
body kick there lands by Barajas.
So unorthodox. Oh,
right hand there by Solorio. And a left and right. Alex Barajas is hurt.
That's where he needs to be. He needs to be in that close range.
Oh, he's just waiting for a takedown. I don't know if his legs gave out or if he slipped.
He's rolling right hand. Barajas rolling with those shots. They're landing.
Solario's building confidence here, Javier.
Yeah, Solorio is winding up with those shots, but Barajas is rolling with the punches. What that means is that if Solario's throwing a left hand, he's looking towards his left, so the punch is more glancing than if he didn't turn his head. If he's landing those punches flush, he goes down, but he's able to have good defense, and he's rolling with everything. And he can't seem to find a place to hide right now.
Barajas is uncomfortable here.
Yeah, he can't find a place to go where he feels comfortable. Hard right hands by Solorio. If Solorio finishes this, he's an amazing fighter because he took a beating in the first round, and he's eating him up with right hands here in the second.
Another right hand.
It's over.
Barajas might be done.
Hard right hands by Solorio.
Another knee might have landed on the head.
It's close. This fight is close to being finished.
Hammer fist there
from
by
the top
Solorio.
Of the guard. Oh, another hard right hand. He's got to get to half guard.
Alex Barajas in pure survival mode at this point with Evan Solorio on top trying to do work.
Hard right hands by Solorio on top. He's got to look to pass the guard here. Oh, he's going to make him stand back up. I would keep him there and possibly go to the body to get the hands to drop. Might be a good idea. There's the guard pass. Oh, nope. Barajas kept his knee in there.
Man, the heart of both of these lightweights, Javi. We are watching a masterpiece right now at Tachi Palace Fight 21.
These guys are both throwing second round. They are both throwing very, very hard strikes. Solorio is just measuring Barajas with that right hand on the feet. Now on top, Barajas looking to... Oh, looks like the triangle! One shot, one kill!
Nowhere.
One shot, one kill! Unbelievable!
Alex Barajas with a triangle choke submission!
No adjustment on that triangle. We call it one shot, one kill. He shot it, locked it, set it, and forget it.
Wow! Wow, my goodness. It does not get better than that.
Amazing fight. Both guys leaving it all in the cage. Barajas shot. I couldn't tell what the setup was. It could have been a push and pull triangle, but when he shot it, he locked it immediately without any adjustment whatsoever. Give credit to those tree trunk long legs. He's got the longest legs on earth, and he's able to lock the triangle without any sort of adjustment.
Amazing stuff by both men. Alex Barajas, Evan Solorio, really no loser in this fight, Javi.
Wow, a tremendous fight. Candidate for fight of the night. Probably one of the best fights I've seen all year. Fantastic fight.
This is what you get with regional mixed martial arts. This is why you tune in to SureDog.com on a Thursday evening. A lot of fight action to be had this weekend around the world in mixed martial arts and boxing alike, and we appreciate you joining us. And I think that was a nice little treat for everyone sitting in front of their computers tonight. Alex Barajas getting it done over Evan Solorio. Let's go up to Tyson Johnson for the official time.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 minutes, 38 seconds into the second round, your referee, Jason McCoy, stops the bout for your winner by way of tap out, Alex Barajas.
Javier, we've seen some absolute amazing action here over our few years calling Tachi Palace fights. Castle Williams is a guy that always stands out. Alex Barajas and Evan Solorio really doing their duty to show that they have a lot to show, a lot to prove here at Tachi Palace Fights.
Yeah, amazing fight right there. Tremendous heart from both guys. Both guys were rocked. Here's early in the fight. Barajas looking to finish here in the first round, and then Solorio firing back, never giving up, staying very calm and composed. Here's a couple of illegal knees just because from Solorio, and he knew it. That might be his inexperience since this is his first pro fight. And I thought Solorio was going to finish this here. He was pressuring Barajas tremendously, ended up hurting him and dropping him to the ground, trying to follow up. He started hitting the kidneys here, uppercut, ended up on top of him in the guard, ground and pound, and then ultimately, bam, one shot, one kill, triangle choke from Barajas from the bottom of the guard. Solorio had the tap. It was too perfect. The triangle choke was way too perfect. He had no choice but to tap.
That was really amazing stuff by Alex Barajas, pulling a triangle from out of nowhere, winning this fight by submission. Flyweights are up next. It's Tachi Palace Fights 21.